At least now I got everything. This is a nebulizer for asthma inhaling treatments. I was using it for a fish tank pump, and so it was running constantly. And this little plunger wore out. This is an eccentric that fits onto the motor. This goes into the plunger, and as this thing spins, it pumps air with this little diaphragm. So as you can see, it either just wore out over time or broke. So what I'm going to try to do is turn it around on this fresh side. I'm going to put a little drop of oil in there. Put that on there. And then slide that rascal back in there. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Let's see if I can kind of twist. There we go. Alright, there's a flat spot on the armature. Smooth that down. It seems kind of weird, doesn't it? See how it... Alright, so this little thing is supposed to, I guess, help keep it from coming off. I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. I gotta slide this thing out a little farther. Get it just perfect. Yeah, maybe I can't turn it around. I don't know. Slide that out just a little bit. I'm going to plug it in and see if it stays on. It might just fly off. It might quit working. It's binding up on that. It wants to work. All right. What I need to do is I need to figure out how to put something in there to keep that from wanting to slide off. So you can pause that, honey. Alright. I was hoping to make a video so that if someone had a broken nebulizer and it was a similar situation, they could just take common everyday household items and fix it. But what I found out was that since this brake was so wallered out, the plunger, if it binds in there, it can't stay perfectly horizontal in there. So I went out in my tool shop and I got a drawer that just has a bunch of little catch-all pieces. Every time I take something apart, I just save all the little pieces. and I found one of these that fits over that shaft perfectly and fits inside of here. This particular one was longer, and it goes all the way up and stops there. So I'm going to put a drop of oil in it. And like I said, this shaft fits in there pretty nice. Not perfect, but I think if the motor has enough power, I think it might kind of like auto-correct.
It's on.
Yeah, it just kind of binds up in one spot. I'm not sure why. And you can back up a little if you want. Well, let's just see what happens. So, if you look down in here, that there's a little flat spot on there, and that's where that nut has to line up. I don't know if that little motor is going to have enough gumption to. I accidentally tightened it a little. There we go. So snug this rascal back down. Alright, here goes nothing. It's working. Alright. Yeah. What I'm going to do while I got it out is I'm going to put a drop of oil on the armature. Get in there. All right. So, one of the screws was hidden under one of the feet. I had a little trouble getting it apart. That was the only one that was like that. The other screws were out in the open where I could get to them. So, I guess if you're facing a situation like that where you're trying to fix a nebulizer and it's a similar breakdown, it's like I don't even know how to put a link in this description. I don't even really know what that is. Looks like maybe part of some kind of a rivet or something. But just because you don't have one of those doesn't mean that you can't fix it. You just have to find some kind of a little tube that fits over that'll keep that shaft going straight. And to be honest with you, there's no way of knowing if this is a permanent fix or how long it'll last. But it's working. So appreciate you watching. And we'll see you in the near future.